10. That's video 10 under STEM communication for the RFA students that are preparing going in for their first junior Olympiad examination today. I wish you all the best. Let me give you some hints before you go into this. Now, in any examination, do not put yourself into any unnecessary tension. We have done what we could do within the very shortest time. We started very late, but we have covered so much ground to enable you to have victory, success in today's exam. The syllabus is so voluminous that it's supposed to be 3 years planning, but we have just 3 weeks, less than 3 weeks, and we have done so much. I encourage you to keep up the fire, the tempo, and go in with all those information and go and trash the exam. Now, do not go in with tension. Go in, relax yourself, refresh yourself, recall as many things that you can achieve. Now, know it for sure that even those people that set the question, if they are subjected to the same exam condition, they may not be able to solve everything. That is the reality. They may not be able to solve, because human memory sometimes keeps us from forgetting or the other. Okay? So, with that mindset, just go in there and do your possible best. Now, when you are given a question paper, go through. If maths is 50 questions, look at it. Start with the simplest one. If the simplest one that you know there is 50, question number 50, go to question number 50. That one will warm you up and encourage you to want to face the other question. Now, go through that. Make sure you attempt the one you are very sure of first. Out of 50 questions, quickly look at the first 20. And start solving them. Then, after that, look at the next 10. As you solve a question number 1, mark it that you have solved this one so that you will not be looking at it again. Mark it as you tick the correct answer. Mark it. Now, go in there, do your best. I'm not sure they will do negative marking, but I'm suspecting that they will do negative marking to knock out so many students. So I will advise that only attempt the one that you know. Don't do guesswork. If out of 50 it is 30 you know, just take those 30 and leave the rest. Because this involves many students in the world of FCT. They may want to knock out people that are not sure of themselves by picking wrong answer randomly. Do you understand? They may use that. I'm not very sure, but I'm having that feeling. So don't guess, don't do guesswork. Do the one you can do your best. The one you are not sure of, I think you should leave it. I think so. Because junior secondary school students all over FCT, you are very many, okay? Many, and they are just looking for maybe like 20 that will cross into the second round. I pray that you're one of those 20. Thank you very much. Now, we are looking at this Junior Maths Olympiad 10, and there are some stuff I want to look at under quadratic equation. Okay? Now, quadratic equation. Now, the general formula for quadratic equation is AX squared plus BS plus C is equal to Y. I think I have to do that. Now, when you plot this graph, sometimes it is like this. That if you plot Y against X, sometimes Y against X, sometimes it is like this. Now, at the point, there is a turning point. Can you see that? Here, there is also the peak. The peak is the turning point. The peak is the turning point. So for this, the turning point here, they call it maximum. For this one that goes like this, it is called minimum. Now, if you look at this, at the turning point, this line is parallel to this line. And it's perfectly horizontal at the turning point. And you know I told you that for lines that are vertical or horizontal, the gradient equal to 0. So it means that at turning point, change in y over change in x is 0. We call it dy ds. Now let me quickly introduce you to a particular function. Now if you are given this, if I give you y equals to 3x squared minus 7s plus 4. If I say you find the value of x at either maximum or minimum, what they're asking is that they're asking to find dy dx. Differentiate, calculus. I introduced this concept in one of the videos I asked to watch. So I pray you watched it. So the YDS means this one will come down to mean this. 2 times 3 is 6. This will reduce by 1, x. This one, you know there's a 1 here. That one will come here. 1 times minus 7 minus 7. This will reduce by 1. That will be 0. X plus 0 is 1. 1, so that will disappear. Then this one is a constant. It does not have x. It will automatically disappear. It's 0. The YDS of a constant. A constant is something that does not have x. It is 0. So at maximum or minimum, if they give you this, it means 6x minus 7 is equal to what? 0. Because there is no gradient. So you now say 6x, please put it here, minus 7 is equal to 0. You get your x. So whatever you get for your x is the maximum or minimum of that quadratic function. Now, if they are asked to find the value of y at which this function is maximum or minimum, after you have calculated your x, you now come back to the equation y. This is y is here. So it means that you write this again. Wherever you see x in this equation, what you get as your x, you put it there. That is the value of y at the point where this is minimum or maximum. Take note of that. That's point 1. Point 2. Point 2 is this. Now, you know, I introduced the almighty formula. Almighty formula is this. X equals to minus b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a. Now, this is equal to x is equal to minus b plus or minus d over 2a. Now, this one inside the square root is called d. So d is this square root of b squared minus 4ac. Now, we use this to classify quadratic function into 3. Number 1, distinct roots. Quadratic equation with distinct roots that are unequal. Distinct roots that are unequal. It means it is solvable. Okay? It means that this b squared is greater than 4ac. Because if this one is not greater than this, it will give you negative value, and negative value does not exist, complex number. So distinct root means b squared must be greater than what? 4ac. I'll tell you the application. So this one unequal root, that means you get 2 different answers for your x. Now, number 2. Distinct root means real. That means there is real distinct root. Then this one you get real, but the 2 answers are equal. Real is solvable. The 2 answers are equal. Now that is when b squared is equal to 4ac. When it is equal to 4ac, meaning that b squared, if you carry this one, the minus 4 ac will give you 0. So if here you get 0, then it means that it has real and equal what? Equal root. Then number 3 is not real, and it will give you complex results. That one is when b squared is less than 4ac. When this one is less than this, you know you are going to get negative. And I told you the other time that when you have something like this and you have anything negative, it does not exist, it is complex. So that is under not real. That means a number that is not real when it does not exist. Now, what this means is this: they can give you some equation as option A, B, C. They will give you different type of quadratic equation. X squared plus 6m minus 7. They will give you. Then they ask you to discuss to show whether it is this or this. That's one. Now, this one that is seen as equal, it means it's perfect. So some quadratic equations are perfect. So they can give you some quadratic equation and ask you to show which one of them is perfect. It is perfect because it is perfect when b squared minus 4ac equals what? 0. Now, if I give you equation like this, let's say 2 x squared minus 4x plus 5. So you know your A is 2, your B is minus 4, and your C is 5. So if you substitute here, it will show you whether it is this, or this. So if it is perfect, equal good, then you will get two answers that are the same, A, or B. You understand? By the time if this is fulfilled. So you can use that one to determine if a quadratic function is perfect square or not perfect square. Perfect square is this. If it does not exist, is this. If you substitute for your A, B, and C here, and it is less than, B square is less than this, that means it is complex. It is complex solution. It means it does not exist. Take note of that. Take note of that. Now, finally, because I don't know, exam, like I told you, this thing is done. It's like you are another level in the university. This thing that I'm teaching you is what I did as an engineering student in 100 level in the university. Engineering student, everything. In fact, there are some problems that are even more complex. I'm just meeting some for the first time in my life. That's why I said there are some questions I didn't even touch. That your past question. The reason is that if I have to go there are some that we call combinatories. It's a different field of mathematics. Okay, I didn't have much information about that, but I just pray you said through. And subsequently we'll get the materials and we'll be able to trash it out. Now, conclusively, there's what we call sum, and products of quadratic roots. Sum and product. Now, all the equations, look here, equation is ax squared plus bx plus c equals to 0. Now, if you divide both sides by this one will be by a, it will be x squared plus bx over a plus c over what? A equals to 0. Are you following? Now, in actual sense, this is the two roots are usually alpha and beta. The roots, the two answers to the quadratic equation. So this is x squared plus the sum is here. Sum. You put x plus the product is this. Product is this one. It's equal to 0. Meaning that x squared plus sum of the roots, that is alpha plus beta times x. The product, it means plus alpha beta equal to 0. Now, you will now compare this to this. Okay, our A, our B, and our C. Now, according to the formula, look at this. This sum, which is alpha plus what? Beta, it has a formula. We got that formula from quadratic almighty formula. So it is minus b over a. Take note of that. The product, which is alpha beta, is c over a. Okay? If you cross over to second one, and we need to do some work, I'm going to prove to you how they arrive at this. You can't do that now, we don't have time. But please, don't forget, sum of the root of a quadratic function minus b over a. Put that in your memory. Product, alpha beta, c over what? A. Now, it means that, look at this question. If I give you this, please bring the camera here. Find, let me clean this so that I can have enough space. Put it here, please make sure you capture what I'm doing. Let's take this. Find the equation whose roots are 3 times those of 5x squared minus s plus 2 is equal to 0. Yeah. Now, we have already said that find the equation whose roots are 3 times those of 5x squared minus x plus is equal. Now, from this, we compare this to ax squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0. A is 5. B is minus 1. Do you see that? Then C is 2. Now, you know that I have already told you that sum alpha plus beta is minus b over a. So here, minus b is minus 1 over a is 5. So this is 1 over 5. Then the product alpha beta is c over a. C is 2, a is 5. So this is 2 over 5. Now, they now told you that you should find another equation whose roots are 3 times those of this. Now, the roots are alpha and beta. Now, the new roots for the new equation would be that it is 3 times 3 alpha and 3 beta. That was what I'm telling you. So now this one, you find the sum. The sum will be 3 alpha plus 3 beta. If you factorize, that will be 3 into alpha plus beta. And what is alpha plus beta? 1 over 5. That will be 3 times 1 over 5, which is 3 over 5. That's 1. Product of the new roots, that will be 3 alpha times 3 alpha. You agree with me that will be 3 beta. That will be 9 alpha beta. 3 times 3, 9. Alpha times beta, alpha beta. And that will be equal to 9 bracket. Alpha beta is 2 over 5. Alpha beta is 2 over 5. You put 2 over 5. That will give you 18 over 5. Now, to get the equation now, you use this. You come back to the equation. This is the standard formula for that equation. For the new equation, the formula is x plus sum, then product. So this will be x squared plus, what is the sum? 3 over 5. X. Plus, what is the product? 18 over 5. Equal to 0. Now, in that equation, you find the LCM of all the denominator. The LCM is 5. Multiply each one of them by 5. If you multiply this by 5, it will give you 5 x squared. Multiply this by 5, it will give you 3x. Multiply this by 5, it will give you 18. Multiply this by 5, it will still give you 0. So this is the equation they are asking you to find. Take note of that. Okay? Now, another one. Let's see another one. As I round up, I'm rounding up already. I just have a few things to tell you. Now, look at another one related to that. They said, find the equation whose roots are 2 less than those of 4x squared plus 3x plus 2 is equal to 0. If you compare this to ax squared plus bx plus c equal to 0, our a, we can as go is 4, our b is 3, our c is 2. Alright, so you know that from that, sum, the roots are alpha and beta. Alpha plus beta is minus b over a. Product of root is alpha beta, which is c over a. So that will be minus b is 3, a is 4. That's it. This was c is 2, a is 4. That is half. Now, you do that one first. But from the given information, the equation they gave you, we got this. But they say that you should find the equation whose roots are 2 less than alpha. You know, the root of the first one is alpha and beta. So the new roots now, the first one is 2 less than, that means it will be alpha minus 2. The other one will be beta minus 2 because it is 2 less than. If you say it's 2 more than, we add. Now, sum of the new root now, sum will be this plus this. That will be alpha minus 2 plus beta minus 2. This will give you alpha plus beta, that will be alpha plus beta. Minus 2 minus 2, that's minus 4. The product is alpha minus 2 times beta minus 2. So let's open the bracket. This times this, that will be alpha beta. This times is minus 2 alpha. Then you pick minus 2 times this, that's minus 2 beta. Minus 2 times minus 2, that's plus 4. Now, you simplify this one. This is alpha beta. We already have alpha beta. Okay, alpha beta here. Now, if you look at the middle one here, minus 2 is a factor. You factorize it so that you can get alpha plus beta inside. Then plus 4. Okay, minus 2 is a factor. If you open it, it turns to plus. So now the sum, let's do this one. Sum, what is alpha plus beta? Alpha plus beta minus 3 over 4. That will be minus 3 over 4, then minus 4. You simplify that one. Then this one, alpha beta is half. Half minus 2 bracket alpha plus beta minus 3 over 4, then plus 4. You simplify this. Of course, you know that this one will give you half minus 2 times minus 3 over 4, that will be plus 6 over 4, then plus 1. You find the LCM, you get a fraction. Now, you now use this formula. Please bring it up here. In that the equation you now use are x squared plus sum x plus product is equal to 0. This will be x squared. Now, whatever you get for the sum, this one, whatever you get here, you put it here times x. Whatever you get for this one, you put it plus this. If it has denominator, you find the LCM of the denominator and multiply through, just like I did the other time. I think that is all that I have in stock for you. Sometime, okay, finally on that. They may give you a quadratic equation like this. Final hints. They may give you a quadratic equation like 2x squared minus 5s plus 3 equals to 0. And ask you to find the following. Find the following. Number 1, alpha squared, beta squared. Number 2, alpha cube, beta cube. Number 3, 1 over alpha plus 1 over beta. Number 4, alpha cube plus beta cube. Number 5, alpha squared plus beta squared. Now, if they give you a quadratic equation like this, and they say to find any of this, simple. What they are asking you to do is to get your A is 2, your B is minus 5, and your C is 3. So now this one, the sum is alpha plus beta, which has minus B over A. You solve that, you get the answer. Your product is alpha beta, which is C over A. Are you following? Now, let's say I want to answer, please camera. Let's say I want to answer number 1 now. For example, alpha squared, beta squared. Of course, they have the same exponent. You know that this is the same as saying alpha, beta, everything squared. Because this one exists. I will have gotten the value here. Okay, whatever you get here, squared. That's the answer. You simplify it. Now, the same thing, this number 2. Alpha cube, beta cube. They have the same exponential. That means it will be alpha beta raised to the power 3. So whatever you get as alpha beta here, your answer, you put it here, raised to the power 3. You simplify it, you get your answer. Now, if they say you should find this one, look at that one. Number 3, 1 over alpha plus 1 over beta. This one, you know you have to find the LCM. The LCM is alpha beta. Use this here, it will be beta. Use this here, it will be alpha. You know, beta plus alpha is the same as alpha plus beta. Commutative. We will do a lot of things. I just pray that you guys cross over to second one. You will see a lot of mathematics. Before you enter SS1, you will have filled everything for that math, SS1 to SS2, 3, university, everything, because all those, that is what make you an Olympiad. So, over what? Alpha beta. This one is alpha plus beta, whatever you get, divided by alpha beta. You will manipulate it so that sum and product will appear. That's the meaning. Now, for this one, let me explain this. Alpha cube plus beta cube. Now, this one, you have to manipulate this one. You use binomial expansion. You will assume that it is alpha plus beta raised to the power 3. You will use binomial expansion to get it. In the binomial expansion, you will see alpha 3 appearing. Then you will see beta 3 appearing. Then the other stuff. So you will make this one, you know this one exists. You already know this one. So this one now you make it subject to the formula alpha cube plus beta cube. Whatever thing that you get here, you transfer it to this side. Now, if after you transfer it to this side, you are still seeing something like alpha squared plus beta squared. It means that one. You also simplify it by saying alpha plus beta squared. You use binomial expansion, and this one will appear, and this one will appear at the end. Something will be here. Use this one also. You make it something like the formula. You know this one also has alpha plus beta. We know it. Then you get it done. Oh my God, that is the limit God has asked us to do for this preparation. I wish you all the best. If you cross to the second hand, oh my God, we will now begin to establish